Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be introducing you to a very special opportunity in Canada that automatically waives your school fees for you and also engrafts you into the teaching assistantship. That is, you will be teaching the students and then you will also be earning money if you go to one of their graduate programs. So it's a very special one, and this institution is actually a designated learning institution. There are different institutions who also have that status of designated learning institution, but not all the designated learning institutions can actually afford you a postgraduate visa after your study. But this particular school actually has the status to give you the status of the school actually qualifies you for a postgraduate visa after your study, depending on the longevity of your program, from 8 months to 3 years. So this school, this information I'll be sharing with you is actually very, very important, and especially for those who come from Africa and especially Nigeria. There's an information that I'll be sharing with you towards the end of the video, which is actually mandatory, like the best tip that you can actually know about this program. So just stick to the end of the video as I share with you everything you need to know about this institution. And then going ahead to the institution, this is the institution, Acadia University. It's in the Nova Scotia region of Canada. And then you want to come to international students, undergraduate admission here, and then come to international students. And when you get to international students, you come to apply. High school student, Nigeria, you want to study English. I picked English, and then it's telling me when and what you need to apply. You can apply to Acadia anytime after October 1. However, you need to apply by March. If you want to be considered for an entrance scholarship, if you are selected to receive an entrance scholarship, we will notify you by mid-April. So this entrance scholarship means you are going to receive a scholarship for your fund. But in an attempt to apply, you will have to pay 40 Canadian dollars to apply, which is actually very, very affordable. And this is where you mail your transcript, your WAEC and the likes. This is where you mail it. So these are all informations and guidelines that you may need to know after you've applied, study permits, your next steps and the likes. And after leaving this phase, now I'm pretty sure most of you watching this are interested in graduate admissions. So now let's go to the graduate admissions, where we will see the real deal right here, where you'll be able to see what I'm talking about the free tuition and then the teaching assistantship. So I'm from the country of, let me still pick Nigeria because I'm a native of Nigeria. So I pick Nigeria, and then what programs interest you? Let me still pick English. You can pick whichever program interests you, but I want to still go with English. And then it's going to update the information that we have here, and it's telling me here that you can apply online by completing our application form. This application is a 9-step form that does not have to be completed in one sitting, but simply make sure that you save any completed sessions before exiting. So, and after completing the course, and these are the funding options. All applicants are encouraged to seek out external funding opportunities, and you can actually seek out funding. Click on this and you'll be able to see funding opportunities that will cover maybe partial or all the tuition fee that are required in this program. And then this is where we are going to we see something here. If you apply and submit a complete admission package by February 1 with a GPA of at least 3.0 in each of your last 2 years of undergraduate study, you will be automatically considered for an Acadia graduate scholarship and an Acadia graduate teaching assistantship. So this is what we're talking about. This program actually automatically consider you when you are picked, or when you are actually selected. You sent your transcript and everything. When they say that you qualify, and then your GPA is 3.0 in each of your last 2 years of undergraduate study, and the scale that Canada actually used to use is 4.0. So in the aspect of Nigeria or other countries, if it's 5.0, then you know that you need 4.0 to be qualified for this scholarship. So this is 3.0 out of 4.0. That is what it means here. So if you have 4.0 GP or 4.1, or you have a first class, this is actually a very great opportunity for you to actually enter this program without any funding. You will be given a fund, and then you will also enter the Acadia Graduate Teaching Assistantship, where you teach their students. Even after the scholarship have been waived for you, you teach their students as well, and then you get paid. So the English program offers a number of scholarship in addition to the AGS, AGTA funding. So even though your GPA may not be up to 3.0 out of 4.0 or 4.0 out of 4.5, you may still be actually opportune for some external funding. If you click on this link, you will still be opportune to actually get some external funding. But of course, your GP will also still speak. If you have at least 70%, this is actually talking here. Acadia's minimum admission requirement is 2.667 or 4 over in 4.0 GPA, or a 70% in the courses taken in the major field in last 2 undergraduate years. And you will see here now, second class honors lower division, 50% chance for admission. Second class honors upper division, 60% chance for internal scholarship. So you can still browse some other scholarship, and you'll be able to see you'll be able to get some other scholarship. This is the link for external scholarship. We recognize that graduate studies can be a financially challenging endeavor to undertake, and are here to assist you in finding ways to cover your costs. You can explore program costs, university funding options, major external scholarship opportunities, and other external opportunities. So you can click on any of these to look for major sponsorship that you can get in addition to your admission, that will actually fund your admission. So that is for that. So this is actually the real deal. If you have a GP of 4.0 out of 5.0, then you will not need any other external scholarship. You will automatically be considered for an Acadia Graduate Scholarship Program, and also an Acadia Graduate Teaching Assistantship, which is actually very, very fair. And if you want to apply for this program, you will actually need, these are the things that you will need: your transcript. You will need to provide one original official transcript. Most of the time you will not be able to use your student's transcript. You will actually need to send over your original transcript, which your school is going to do on your behalf. It can be done on your behalf by your school electronically, but if you want to send it electronically, there's actually a procedure. The school will have to send it through MyCredit or National Student Clearinghouse. This is how they're going to send it. But if they want to send it through a courier, this is the address that they will send it to. You have to take note of the address so that your transcript will get to the right place. So this is the right address if they want to send it physically. But if they want to send it online, it has to be through this, and it has to be your original transcript. They do not accept unofficial transcripts like students' transcripts. So they also require you to translate it into English and the likes. And you also have to your resume, statement of research interest, and some of these schools will actually, you will need your research interest. You will need to write. Many schools in Canada actually will ask for your research interest, and this is applicable here as well. Applicants should also submit a detailed statement of research interest of about 500 words to indicate the type of research they intend to pursue at Acadia University. So you will need to actually show interest, to show your research interest in this program. And that's for that for this program. So if you actually apply and then you get the admission, if your GP is actually strong enough, then you'll be automatically considered. There's nothing like not being considered. It's an automatic consideration, and then you get the teaching assistantship and the likes. And if your GP is not up to that, you can as well seek for some external funding, which can cover almost all the school fees, or sometimes even all the school fees. Some external scholarship actually covers all the school fee, because some students intentionally look for external scholarship because they are not interested in teaching. So they look for external scholarship that will cover all the tuition fee, even though they qualify for automatic scholarship under the graduate assistantship, and then the full covering for this tuition fee. But some students are not interested in teaching, so they will neglect that and then seek for other external funding. So if this is your case, even though you don't have that powerful GP, you can still apply for external funding. You will see the list of external fundings over there. Just do more research. As I click on the external opportunity link, click on it, and then you'll be able to see other opportunities that you can actually apply for. So that is for that. And I said something in the beginning that if you are in Africa or even in Nigeria, open to come into this program, you will actually need a third party who actually have official contracts with the school to actually assess you before you start your application. There are some programs under this institution that you will, even before you start applying, you will need to write to professors. Of course, I choose English, but English is not part of that kind of program. But there are some other programs that you will need to find a professor first. Write to the professor, this is your research interest. Can the professor take you? If the professor said he or she can take you, that is when you will start your application. If you didn't get a professor, you shouldn't start your application. So because I chose English, that's why we did not see that part. But there are programs in this institution that you will first need to get a professor before you can start your application. But instead of getting a professor here for applicable to Nigerians, what you will have to do is to actually get through to the third party that the school actually has contract with in Nigeria. We have 2 of them majorly, and they will assess you. And when they assess you and then they realize that okay, you're qualified for this program, then that is when you can start your application, and you can be sure that okay, since you've actually been assessed, everything is going to go the way you want. You will pay your application fee and the like. So you want to reach out to them. And then how do you reach out to this contracted official partner? They have 2, as I've said earlier, and the first is Profound Educational Service, which is Suite 324, 3rd floor, Ikeja Plaza, 81 Mobolaji Bank, Anthony Way, Lagos, Nigeria. And their email is profundedu@gmail.com, and they also have their website, profundeducational.com. And then the other one, which is actually common and popular to a lot of people who are seeking admission to Canada, is Mapu Education Canada. Their corporate headquarters is in Block 127+9, Bomi Olowude Street, 2nd roundabout, Lekki Phase 1, Lagos, Nigeria. And their email is admissions@mapueducation.ca. And their telephone number is 081 7058 7981 or 080 77355267. And you can also check their website, mapueducation.ca. mapueducation.ca. So Mapu is more popular. You may go to Mapu. Profound Education Service is also popular, but you may choose Mapu because it's more popular, and I don't have affiliation with any of these, but the school has affiliation with them, and you necessarily have to be assessed by this educational institute before you can start applying for your program, in respect to the English that I've taken. But there are some programs that even though you are in Nigeria, you will still need to get a professor first and then come to these people to be assessed. And or if you come to these people first, they will guide you that okay, this is how to get your professor, this is how to get everything. Of course, it's not hard, it's just about I want to do it and then do it, because it's actually a prestigious one, and since that a prestigious doesn't come cheap, so you also want to invest your time and do this. It's not hard. Just reach out to Mapu Education Canada, and Mapu Education Canada, reach out to them, talk to them. You want to go to Acadia University, and then these are your research interests, this is your area, this is what you want to do. Do you qualify for this scholarship? Which scholarship do you qualify for? And the likes, and then they get you access. When you're assessed correctly, if you qualify, then you will start applying for the program. And this is what I want to share with you in this video, and I hope you've been able to learn a lot in this video. This is Opportunity News, where I share opportunities you can apply to from anywhere in the world, and especially from Africa, that will take you around the world, that will benefit your business, your enterprise, and make more money and increase your status. So that's all I have for you in this video. Kindly like this video, kindly subscribe to this channel, and hopefully see you in subsequent videos.